Okay, it officially says we're recording now. So do you guys have that group meeting quiz pulled up too?
Yeah, I got one now.
And does question 3 start with researchers would like to determine? Are they in the same order for all of us?
Let's see.
Yeah, mine is at least.
Okay, that'll make it a lot easier.
Mine's still loading, so I'm not sure yet.
You're fine. Here, I'll just start reading the first one. So the question is, researchers would like to determine if reviewing material consistently within an hour after class helps students perform better on exams than if students wait to review material the day before the exam. To answer this question, the researchers are trying to determine if an observational study or an experiment would be most appropriate. They are discussing who the population would be and how they will determine which sampling method will best represent the population. Which of the 5 steps of the statistical process are the researchers currently applying? So you got design the study, collect data, describe the data, make inferences, and take action. I would say design the study, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Question 4. A researcher has collected the results of a survey where the participants were asked how many hours of TV they watch each day. The researcher tallies the frequencies for each category and computes mean numbers of hours watched. She then creates a histogram to help illustrate the overall distribution. Which of the 5 steps of the statistical process did the researcher apply? That one is describe the data, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because she already has collected it, so it's the next.
I can read the next question if you want.
Okay, that's fine.
Mumbai, India is a quickly growing city of importance in its own country as well as the global economy. A marketing research film has been asked by a prominent fast food restaurant to help determine if the citizens of Mumbai would support this fast food business. From a list of all registered taxpayers, 3,000 names are randomly selected. Each individual on the list is mailed a brief questionnaire. The researchers received 1,049 responses. The population is...
the population is all the citizens of Mumbai, right?
Yeah.
B. So the second one, all of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the next one is the whole same question, but then the sample is?
Sample would be the 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, my screen takes forever to scroll down. So.
That's okay.
I can read 7. So studies have shown that the retention of classroom materials can drop as low as 58% within 15 minutes of class and within 44% and after the first hour after class. This forgetting curve continues so that within 6 days only 25% is remembered. How can a student conquer this forgetting curve? The researchers in this study claim that constant review is important. Suppose your teacher wanted to test this and invited you to participate in the study where you were asked to review specific material 15 minutes after class for 10 minutes, an hour after class for 10 minutes, and then again 2 days after class for 10 minutes. Your teacher then gives you a short 10-question quiz where you score out of 10 is recorded. What type of data is your teacher collecting?
That'd be quantitative, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and the next one looks like it's the same down to after the 6th day, your teacher asks you if you feel confident that you've retained at least 50% of the material. He then records your responses, yes, no, not sure. What type of data? So that one would be categorical.
Yeah. Looks like question 9 is the same too.
Same. Selects a group to give no review from the material over the 6 days. That group would be the control group, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which of the following would be considered an experimental design? A telephone poll asking people about whether or not they vaccinate their children, administering the tuberculosis vaccination to one group and giving the placebo to another, a census or a mailed survey asking people whether or not they received the tuberculosis vaccine.
Second one, right?
The second one, yeah, because you got like the control group and the experiment, right?
Yeah.
All right, in a study.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, oh, you're fine. In a study to determine the average wage of working people in Mumbai, which of the following would be the best sample? Every 10th worker that you meet as you travel the streets of Mumbai, all the workers in one working district, many randomly selected workers, or all the female workers. What was it saying?
Third one.
Average wage, would that probably be every 10th?
Yeah,
Many. I don't know if it's the first one or the third one.
I know. Yeah, I was looking at the third one too. Districts.
I think maybe the third one because you'd get the whole district of Mumbai.
Just saying that it has different districts makes it sound a little better. I don't know. They both sound okay to me, but that one might be a little better just because it specifies that there's the different districts.
Yeah. So question 12 says, you want to come to the next Jonas Salk and produce a vaccine that will help cure children of respiratory syncytial virus. You test the vaccine and compare it to the placebo and randomly choose one group of children to take the vaccine and one group to take the placebo. What or who are the experimental units of subjects? The children, correct?
I think it's all the children, right?
Yeah.
All right, next question's the same, but it says, what are the treatments? So that would be the vaccine and the placebo, right?
Yeah.
Okay, in 1992, the U.S. government supported a study that was run for 15 years where 4,608 low-income families were given a chance to move to less impoverished areas. They distributed vouchers and provided various support systems. The researchers wanted to determine if getting people out of poor neighborhoods would reduce the poverty level of U.S. citizens. So the low-income families were randomly assigned to one of the following three groups. One received Section 8 certificates or vouchers usable in low-poverty areas, along with counseling and assistance. The second group, which received Section 8 certificates or vouchers, and ordinary briefings and assistance. And then the control group that received nothing but remained eligible for public or project-based housing. So that study sounds like an experiment to me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Since they were like controlling the things and it wasn't just an observation.
Right.
Let's see. Now this one was Daniel can discern more truth, right? So step one, it's one of the D's. Describe the study, right?
Yeah.
And then can is collect data.
Yeah.
Discern the other. Describe the data. Mm-hmm. More was make inferences, and truth is take action. Okay. Looks like we're ready to start. All right. Did any of us have any questions, or should I go ahead and stop the recording?
I
think it's pretty easy. That's
good. I guess Brent, I guess we can just see if he answers and we can figure out a time. If not, then we can just plan to.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait until he emails us back, I guess. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording. I think